Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me okay? What's going on, everybody? It is Martin and Amaya. We are back at it again. We're back at it again, and I thought I'd give you guys a little bit further of a view, kind of my smoking background area. Today I've got a cigar that you can no longer find because it's discontinued. But you know what? This thing's been sitting in my humidor since November of 2020. It's now July of 2023, so almost 3 years. This is the A, hopefully you can see that, from Liga Privada. We're gonna smoke it and see what this thing's all about. So the Liga A, here we go. Oh man, my shirt's dirty. Much better. Amaya Nice Designs is the official sponsor for the Martin Amaya Once Famous channel. Swag is now available in shop. If you guys remember, we used to be back at it again. Well, now officially we are back at it again because, well, if you know the story, you know the story. So if you know, you know. Big shout out to Amaya Nice Designs. That is going to be the official sponsor for the Martin Amaya Once Famous YouTube channel. It doesn't stop at the Martin Amaya YouTube channel merch. Shop there for all of your latest swag. Back to the program. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. Right off the bat, first thing I noticed as soon as I took it out of the cellophane, it's got a very pungent, sweet tobacco note on the wrapper. Sweet molasses, like wet cedar wood. This thing smells fucking excellent. All right, I don't know what is in this cigar, but if I had to guess, because it is a Liga Privada, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this thing is probably a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. Let's get the cold draw. Black licorice. Black licorice on the cold draw. So here we go. Let's light this thing up. All right. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Partially one of the reasons why I got you guys a little bit further behind is because I felt like the microphone was just too big. It was just covering up most of the video. So I wanted to like broaden it out. If I had to guess, this is Connecticut broadleaf. So there's a sweet earthiness. There's a bit of like a spicy note. Very oily on the lips. Yep. Tobacco on the lips. Sweet, woody tobacco with some black licorice. Kind of sort of like how would I describe it? Like a black cherry note. All right, so far so good. And I'm sorry to say this, but you guys can no longer get this cigar. I think they mentioned that they weren't going to be making this cigar anymore as of 2022, something like that. I'll see if I can find the details here on the laptop during the break. So the Liga A, here we go. Don't you guys go anywhere. We'll catch up in a minute. All right, so I've got my laptop opened up here and I'm smoking the cigar, and I did expect this to taste somewhat like a T52 or a number 9. Little did I know, after reading through Half Wheel, this cigar was released back in 2011, and then they stopped producing it in 21. So, wrapper binder filler. This thing has a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper with the plantation grown Brazilian Mata Fina binder. And then the filler is a T52 blend that is tweaked so that it could fit in this vitola. This vitola is called a Serie A, the A size. It is a 9¼ inch by 47 ring gauge. And yeah, so basically a T52 blend in this cigar. Does taste a little bit like a number 9. It's somewhere in between number 9 and T52. That's what it tastes like to me. So you've got the robust flavor, tons of like a earthy, spicy note. Not as spicy as a T52, but you do have some spice in there. A little bit of like a cocoa note and a lot of wood. So that's what I'm getting on this cigar. We're going to keep smoking it down. We'll see what happens here on the second third of this A. Don't you guys go anywhere. We'll catch up in a minute. All right, so I'm not quite at the second third, but I just wanted to show you how crazy this thing is burning. And I know I'm a little blown out. That is all. All right, guys, so in the last clip I was a little blown out, so I figured I gotta fix the camera. Fixing you guys on the opposite side of where you were so that you guys could see me, because the reflection of the sun on the walls of my neighbor's building, yeah, it was a bit much. Anyway, we're smoking this Liga A, and it's about an hour in already. So I've got about another hour to go, but I just wanted to check in and let you guys know what exactly I'm tasting. Still very earthy with the damp wood, some spice on the retro. Spice kind of reminds me of like a black pepper. There's a little bit of a sweetness in there too. Could be from the Brazilian Mata Fina. Well, no, let me say this. So the Brazilian Mata Fina I know because I like Brazilian Mata Fina, and you get like an earthy note. So the sweetness has to be coming from the Connecticut broadleaf. And I don't quite remember what the blend is for the T52, but there's probably some earthiness in there coming from that part of the tobacco. Overall, so far, very good cigar. We're going to keep smoking it down. We'll see what happens here in the final third of this Liga A. Don't you guys go anywhere. We'll catch up in a minute. What's going on, everybody? We are back finishing up this Liga A. This is by Drewe Estate, the Liga Privada Serie A. Overall, same flavors pretty much throughout the entire cigar. So you got the earthy, woody note with a little bit of cocoa in there, a little bit of like a black cherry with some licorice. I think it was a pretty good cigar, but it's too bad I can't get me another one of these. So overall, good cigar. If you can find it, get one, get two. Don't know if you're ever going to find them again. So with that, we're going to end it here. Don't forget, smash the like button, subscribe, and ring that little bell so you know every time that I upload a new video. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget, Patreon. Check out my Patreon. Support me there. Support the sponsor. Check out all the new swag coming out. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.